Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue on our journey into the deep of the language. Yesterday, we talked about 神秘失踪. Together, it means mysteriously, you lost trace of something, somebody, most likely somebody. So somebody, poof, is gone. So it's together, the meaning is vanished. So we are going to continue with zong today. Zong means trace, but originally you see there is a foot symbol on the left, and the right side is the sound maker, meaning maker, sound maker, and it means a footprint. So that's the original, and eventually it means tracks, right? In English, we distinguish, we make it very obvious. If it's footprint, it's specifically footprint, but zong in Chinese can have layers of meaning. So footprints and trace. So today it's in today's 绿野仙踪, it's more like footprints, or you can, I guess, trace or tracks. It doesn't matter in Chinese. Okay, 绿野仙踪, 绿, green. It's a commonly, common color. And on the left side is the textile or fabric symbol. And the right side is sound maker. It sounds lu now, and somewhere, close to lu. Okay, here I want to point out LV doesn't mean Louis Vuitton, right? Definitely not. Because in Chinese, we have a vowel that is U with the two dots on top. That is not that's not in the 26 letters of the standard keyboard. So you replace this U with two dots on it with the V consonant, because in Chinese we happen not to have this V sound in our consonant vocabulary, sound making mechanism, right? So we replace that U with dot vowel with the V on our keyboard. So that's how we digitize our sound. So when you see LV, it simply means L with a U with two dots on it, and pronounced as a U. That sound is U, and then you have L, right? So it's a Lu, and you have the falling tone, so it becomes Lu. Right? That's how the whole thing pieced together. So lu is the color green. So it has the fabric on the left. So it must be a commonly used color on fabric making back then. So that eventually used the color. And of course, green occurs mostly in nature. Yeah. Okay, yeah means field. I'm not going to go into details of that. Green field. Okay, good imagery right there. Xian. Okay, we talk a little bit about the xian concept. It's different from shen. Xian is more co-existing on this planet Earth, immortal being. It's not heavenly. It's not, mysterious. You don't exactly know where they live. Here, where does immortal live, which is on the mountain. So if it's a person, kind of a human figure looking person living on the mountain, that's what we define as xian. So that's somebody who is away from society, like humans do. They have their own way, and a lot of times they have some special talent, capacities, power, right, or visions at least. So that's regarded as xian. So people really, respect, and that's their xian domain, right? And then sometimes we use xian jing. That's their territory, basically. Fairies' territory. You don't go there, but if you have some special questions or problems, you probably seek them out and ask for help. So they are more closer to human life, but actually outside too. So that's fairy. Our concept of fairy is not Tinkerbell. Okay, mostly it's a wide-haired, white-eyebrowed, white beard wise-looking old man. That's our xian concept. Zong footprint. So green field, fairy footprint simply is our second creation in the translation of the Wizard of Oz, because the Wizard of Oz kind of talking about, okay, the story setting is green because there is green, the Emerald Palace or something, right? In that story, and it happened of this journey, mostly green cornfield, or some forest, right? So 绿野 is the setting of the story, and 仙踪 is like talking about the 4 characters. And besides this human figure here, the rest of them are kind of talking, thinking, behaving somewhat like humans, non-human intelligent being, right? So that they, in our concept, translated into xian because they kind of coexist, but not exactly biologically human, right? Zong, like tracks or journey, probably in this context, it means that they are going somewhere. So I think it's a good translation to capture the main character activity in the context, right? And the 4 characters coined together, simply a nice, pleasant sounding translation. So when you hear the title 绿野仙踪, you would be intrigued and want to read about it. So it's like a rebranding of the story, right? Instead of the Wizard of Oz, it's kind of, what is Oz? That's hard to translate to Chinese, right? So there you go, 绿野仙踪. Hope some of us can revisit that story. Cash into the currency of thinking with 1 word a day with Sophie. See you another day.